Hi, so this is a test recorded video that without any manuscript, I just wanna introduce myself and try to explain the purpose of the expanding this YouTube channel with the conversation and discussion in English from now, at least the significant portion of it. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm a mathematician working at the Texas State University as an assistant professor from the fall of 2025, and I was very lucky to settle down at the state of Texas, and I am teaching during this summer session for multivariable calculus and also doing the mentorship for the two team of the quantum computing for the undergraduate. And I kind of feel that because I have run this YouTube channel 수학의 즐거움 enjoying math around at this point 5 to 6 years, and mostly I have communicated in Korean because I created this like the YouTube channel in the era of the COVID, so that I was completely like the isolated back then, and I just wanted to make the conversation from the mathematician in South Korea for just a casual and just a fun. But nowadays I have made lots of discussion in Zoom by just using not Korean but English, and many my colleagues and my students are also watching this YouTube channel. So I feel this is a completely correct right time to initiate some portion of the study communicating in English, so that I'd like to define through this like the video that what types of the videos that I'd like to generate in like the English for the aiming for the discussion with the potential like the participants in this YouTube channel. So what kind of the contents I'd like to create. All right, so there are two series of the contents I'd like to make. One is the mathematical class for the working adults and non-STEM major that who already forgot majority of the mathematics after their like the entrance like the exam of the university, and they kind of feel completely like the overwhelming for like the doing mathematics. So one of the like the series of the mathematical contents that I have made in the like the year basis is called the 직장인과 문과생활 수학교실, and I can naively like the reinterpret in English as mathematical class for the working adults and the non-STEM major. So that's for introducing the like the big framework of the like the modern mathematical like the languages. What is the set theory? What's the significance and importance of the linear algebra and calculus, and what are the consequences from the big name of the mathematicians, including Riemann, Gauss, and so on. So and that who invented like the concept of the structure of the geometry, topology, and complex analysis, and what's the implication of the machine learning and the statistics and so on. So I run like the same series of such like the mathematical like the classes for last like the 3 years, and then I'd like to like initiate the fourth like the event of the such like the mathematical class in communicating in Korean, but I also wanna make the record like the explanation in English, so that the people from the state of the Texas and also the in general from the people in United States or even outside, they can also watch the like the contents of the conversation up from the people who even communicate in Korean, but they can see what they are really like they try to appreciate and try to enjoy from the like the thinking about the mathematical point of view. So that's one of the contents that from now on I'd like to upload my own explanation of the like the recorded video in English. That so what kind of the mathematical like the framework that so that any like general audience can really enjoy and try to jump into the like the beautiful world of mathematics. That's the one content from now I'd like to create. And another like the content is for aiming for the math major like the undergraduate and the early level of the graduate like the students, so to introduce the big picture of the rigorous like the logic starting from the set theory and the abstract algebra linear algebra, and also the topology, and also the multivariate calculus and multivariate analysis, and also major theory, in a way that whatever advanced topics of the mathematics for the like the research level and the very like the fancy and abstract like the topics can be reduced to just to understand the one variable fundamental theory calculus in a way that so mathematics consists of one part is the computation, the other part is a logical like the abstraction. So the in a way to invent those like the logical like the abstraction that can be applied for the infinitely many different like the situations, so that could be very useful, is based on the observation of the concrete one variable fundamental theory calculus computation in a way to just change from the each of the angles of the perspective. Then one can really just understand how the like the ancient like the mathematicians in the like the previous like the generations, they were able to get such like the alien concept of the mathematical language that they were able to just successfully invent it. And I'd like to just make the series of such a like the lecture like the contents, or even for just a explanation in the very naive way, but some like the necessary visualization, so that at least people can watch this like the series of the contents to think about so what's the mathematical word and why those could be useful, and what point of the like the view that I can really enjoy this like the perspective, and so on. But this is just a test like the video to really just try to announce that from now on it seems I need to expand this like the YouTube channel for the at least the try to let people join for the conversation of the some of the like the study in this like the YouTube channel, because the majority of this YouTube channel is let people join for the informal study or informal seminar and try to discuss about what we really feel, what's the uncomfortable like the point of view that we need to really crush everything in the concrete way, and what types of the mathematical contents could be eventually beneficial for our own like the portfolio and career. That kind of like conversation and the the discussion and the study I'd like to make throughout this YouTube channel should be also done from now on, in terms of the like the mathematical like the conversation in English. And one of the reason that I feel at this point I need to expand this like the opportunity in English is that I am doing a lot of the online like the conversation in English for sure with my colleagues and also my students, and for my mentoring like the program and so on. So it is very like the natural to expand this time for the English like the audience at this point. And also, so even though I was very lucky to get the academic position at the state of the Texas, but I don't feel I can simply just let my potentials like the graduate like the students to just work on the pure mathematics, even they desire to just pursue their like the pure mathematician career, in a way that the job is very like limited, so that one always should get their own like the backup plan. And in order to just make this to be more realistic, I kind of feel I need to just make the series of the contents in a way that how the pure mathematics is naturally connected to the whole bunch of the important like the application of the real world, including cryptography, quantum computing, robotics, machine learning, statistics, and so on, including like the computer science, so that the people can kind of motivate themselves, that one can to study any mathematics in the way of the back and forth, that one can look at the focus on the pure mathematical like the concepts and the concrete like the examples in the beginning. Then they can also expand their like the research or the mathematical like the interest, the applied direction, and or also one can take the complete like the opposite like the perspective and so on. But I just want to announce that I will now concrete like the plan to just put some of the like the explanation in English, so that people can at least nearby, they can like watch what I'm like doing through my YouTube channel. So that's what I want to say. Thanks for watching this like the recorded video, and I hope you see you later soon. And if you have any like suggestion or request, just put some like the reply, and you can just send me the email through my Texas State University email address. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.